All right, so over the past couple months, we have been making these really, really cool tools that help our students implement, help them see better results. They take out a lot of the thinking or the hard parts of implementing a course. And as we all know, one of the biggest things in our industry that people will do, people that are selling digital products, one of our biggest problems is getting our students to implement. And so a couple months ago, I was thinking, I'm like, how can I create some things now that there's a lot of cool ways to use AI to create things that you weren't able to do before? I wanted to figure out a way to make some of these to help our students get better results. And so we've been coming out with these tools, and you guys have been absolutely begging for us to show you how we make them. And so that's what this whole module is going to be about. I'm very excited. I'm going to show you some of the tools we built here in a second. And you know, this is going to be huge for our industry. If you can make these tools, I'm going to give you lists of ideas of things you can make, all that kind of stuff. But if you can make these tools for your students, it's solving one of the biggest problems, like I said, in our industry. It's going to help your students get better results, which is obviously the goal. When we make a course, we don't want to just make a course to make a course. We want to make a course to teach people, to help them better their life in whatever way. And so these tools are the next great step that they can take to help them get better results and help them actually finish the course and implement the course and, you know, change their life from it. And so I'm going to show you here a couple of these tools. Let me put my little camera up on the side here too, if I can. Yeah, there we go. Oops, no, okay, there we go. I am still learning this. Okay, so this is the first tool I ever created. And if you have Maria's How to Create a Viral Digital Product course, I added this into the course for free for you guys. Basically what Maria had before is it was called the Flop to Viral Scale, and you would use it to kind of analyze your product, but you would have to self-analyze. There was no feedback. There was no like Maria's stamp of approval. You would kind of just take that framework and you'd have to figure it out for yourself. So it was kind of like a static PDF. I wonder if I can, I'm going to pause and see if I can pull up what we had before. Because I want to show you like what we had before versus like what we have now. So let me see if I can pull this up. Okay, so here we go. So this is what was included in the course. It's still in there. And it's more of a visual example to help you show like where you should be at in the green. But you can see it's just a static image. It shows you like this is a flop because it's vague. This is okay because it's, you know, a little bit better. And then this is viral potential because it's extremely specific. It solves a specific problem. Again, I'm not going to talk about how to create a viral digital product in this course, but essentially what I wanted to do is bring this tool to life, meaning how can people input their product idea and get instant feedback on whether it's, you know, a flop or viral, okay? So this is exactly what this tool does. You would put in your product idea, so like how to elevate your wardrobe for $100 total, and then you can put in the price point, and then my niche is fashion. Okay, then what it's gonna do, and you can see it's built off Maria's viral product formula, okay? So you're gonna analyze our product, and I'm gonna pause because it takes a second. Okay, and then you can see here, it actually rates my product idea. And so it gives it a 77, it's a strong contender, but not only that, it tells me what I can do to improve it, right? So you see all these scores here. It tells me what I can do to improve it. It also tells me market research, so like what other courses or products in my niche are selling, to kind of give it some validation, right? Like this, it's all about like making sure that someone actually wants this and all this stuff. So that's what the market research finding does. It tells me the strengths and then the ways to improve. And it's just so much more dynamic. It's so much more helpful. You get instant feedback. It's based on Maria's viral product methodology. It's just so much more helpful than the static image that, you know, was good, but this is a great tool. And so we added this to the How to Create a Viral Digital Product course. If you have that one, this is the first one that I ever built, okay? So, and people went crazy for it. They loved it. They thought it was super helpful. And so I was like, okay, like we're onto something here. We're going to make more tools. Now, again, I have no coding experience. I am a marketing person. I I just wanted to learn more about AI and how to make tools with AI. And so I just started doing it. And I have no coding experience, and I was able to make something like this, okay? So then we have the Hook Writer. This one's awesome. This one, people have gone crazy for. I have some testimonials I wanted to like pull up on the screen because I just want to show you like how good and why it's worth it for you to make these tools, because it does provide so much value to your students. So basically the way this Hook, if you don't have this, the way this Hook Writer works is you put in your niche, you put in your credentials, social proof, all those kinds of things, what you create content on, and then it'll generate you hooks from scratch. It'll rewrite your hooks. It'll write you hooks based on your competitors, how to like tweak and repeat viral hooks. And then it'll also like research trends, which is really cool. So this was another one. This has been our most, I think even more popular than this one. It's just really, really good. Okay, now this one is also super cool. This was created for the lab. And basically what you would do is it helps you generate a Maria approved to-do list. So it's like if Maria was sitting in the room and you said, Maria, this is everything I have to get done. What order should I do this in? That's what this tool does. Okay, so basically what you do is you put in all your tasks on the left, and then it will prioritize your list according to the things that will actually make you money. So this is something we created for our lab product, and it just really helps you focus on the things that will make you money in your business, okay? And then another tool we created, last one I'll show you here, but we have so many more coming down the pipeline, and I'll talk about what more ones we're gonna make. People have been begging us to make some kind of tool to help them. You know, they have a lot of Maria's courses, a lot of our students, and they don't know what order they should implement them in. So this goes back to like getting things implemented. All of these tools help. This one will give them a game plan. So basically what you do is you put in whether you have a product or not. If you sold your product 100 times, you pick your Instagram platform, and then you'll select all the courses of Maria's that you have. So let's just say you have them all. I should make a select all button. Then it will give them a custom plan. And then it'll say, implement this course first, implement this 4 times a year, and then once you've hit 100 sales, then you can run ads. There's the foundational courses. If you have a question, you can print it. So this was one, it took me actually, this was one of the hardest ones that I made, but people have been saying, I just came out with this one a couple days ago, and people have been saying this is like what they wish they had when they first started, because sometimes, you know, you have all these courses and they're all different strategies and they're all amazing, but you want to know, what do I focus on for my business to move the lever forward? So this, you know, these questions at the top help figure out where you're at in your business, what you want to focus on. And then there's even like boost to make it go faster. So if you want more followers, you can add in these courses. If you want more money per customer during your launches, you can add in these courses. So this was my newest one, and my it just took a while for me to make it, because there's lots of different paths that you could go down on. But people have also said this one is really good. So these are just some of the examples of the types of tools that you create. This would have never been possible for AI. This would have taken coders, I don't even know, maybe months to make, and I'm able to make it on my own, and you can do it too. I don't consider myself a super technical person, but I do consider myself someone who's like willing to solve problems, and I'll talk about this later, but like when you make these tools, go into it thinking, I'm gonna learn. This is gonna be some things that I don't know how to do. I'm gonna figure it out, and I'm going to make really, really incredible tools that will not only make me more money, but will truly help my students have a much better experience when it comes to implementing my course. And when they have a better experience, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna buy from you again. So that's the intro. I hope you're excited. I'm gonna show you how to make tools like this from start to finish. I'm gonna, obviously, there's gonna be some variants for you because we're all gonna be making different tools, but I'm gonna just show you how I did it so you can do it too. Let's get right into it.